This video is brought to you by T-Blocks. T-Blocks is a unique t-shirt subscription service where you can choose between an awesome licensed shirt or artist designed shirt delivered to your door every month. Affordable prices starting at $6.99 for a 12-month subscription or $8.99 a month can get you amazing t-shirts from such licenses as Disney, Marvel, DC, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Naruto, Star Wars, and many more. Subscribe with my promo code StrikeUTBX for 10% off the entire order.
Hey, what is up guys? Strike here, coming at you with another LEGO DC Superheroes Justice League set review. And today we're going to be taking a look at 76097 Lex Luthor Mech Takedown at 406 pieces. We get 5 minifigures here, including rebirth versions of Batman, Wonder Woman. We also get Firestorm for the first time, a new Lex Luthor in a mech suit, and for the first time we get Cheetah, which is a sought-after figure by myself personally. And first of all, thank you for whoever sent this to me. I got this in the mail the other day on Wednesday, and I don't know who sent it. I just got it and I was like, oh cool. And then there was a receipt in there. It didn't say who it was from, but it was billed to me and you know, it was sent to me. So thank you for whoever sent me this set. It was a nice little Christmas gift that I got. Again, not sure who sent it to me, but as you can see here, we got the mech suit, we got Firestorm, we got Batman in his jetpack, we got Wonder Woman versus Cheetah, we got the new Justice League emblem down here. On the side here, we get Batman and Wonder Woman. On the back here, we get all sorts of things going on. As you can see, the Lex Luthor has a little like escape pod thing going on here. He's got guns, he's got all these power blasts, he's got some sort of minigun. It looks like that we can actually take what we get from the Superman set and attach it to the back of the mech, which is going to look really weird. On the top, we get, wow, okay. On the top there, we get all of the minifigures and the size of the minifigure, and the rest of the box is just kind of boring. So let's go ahead and get into that instruction manual. Again, I am super grateful that LEGO has been just giving us one solid instruction manual for these new sets. Also, one thing that's weird to note is that there hasn't been any comic books with these, which is the first time I've noticed it, not getting any. But we have 75 pages of building here, and of course, being a DC licensed set, we get all the DC Justice League sets that are in this wave. The only one I do not have now is the Superman set, and then we get an ad for the Mighty Micros, but it's only the Batman and Harley Quinn that we get to see. And we also get the 4 new LEGO Batman movie sets, which I should be reviewing at least 2 of these. I know I want to get this party set for sure. I'm probably going to get this set just for Captain Boomerang, and I definitely want to get this one with Egghead over here. This one I think I'm going to skip out on and just get Gentleman Ghost online. I don't really have a need for that set, and none of the figures aside from Gentleman Ghost really catch my fancy. So that is the instruction manual. Again, really glad it's just one solid book and not 2 separate ones. Okay, so first up, we have the new Rebirth Batman figure. He is sporting a brand new printed torso and the Batman head from the new Justice League movie wave. As you can see here, it's a light gray and black Batman, which is the first time that we've got one of these with both light gray and black in ages. And I gotta say, I am mostly a huge fan of this torso design. It's not as awesome as I'd like it to be. The front is a little weird. Again, it's based off of Rebirth, so they've got the gold trim around the bat symbol, which a lot of people I know that aren't a fan of. I'm not a fan of it. Also, he's got these two this V shape going on here, which I don't understand. You know, I read some of the Rebirth Batman, not a whole lot, a lot less than I would have liked to, but you know, he's got the weird V thing going on there. And you can kind of see he's got these trims down here, which are kind of reminiscent of the Arkham City bat suit. But then again, I just don't understand. I don't understand this, this V thing he's got going on there. But that's really the main thing I don't like aside from the gold trim. As you can see, my Batman's got like a little, I don't know if you can see, he's got like a little mole off to the side here where his stubble looks like it's slightly misprinted. Then on the other side here, we've got the angry growl fighting face. Another thing that's weird about this figure, it's the first Batman set I can think of off the top of my head. I could be totally wrong here, but I can't think of another Batman set, like aside from like the ones that come with like the scuba suits. I can't think of another Batman set that didn't come with a cape. He doesn't come with a cape in this set because he's got the jetpack, but you would have think they would have thrown in a cape. So here's one of the new capes. I know a lot of people hate these things, but I threw it in there just because this is the kind of cape they would give him if they had given him a cape. So this is what he looks like with a cape. Pretty cool. I mean, it's better than not having a cape, I guess. Not sure why you wouldn't give Batman a cape, but that is the Batman figure. Oh, and before I forget, he does come with 2 batarangs, as always. I forgot to show those off in the beginning. But anyways, moving on to the next figure. Now, as you saw from the packaging, this set also contains a new Wonder Woman who is also based off of the Rebirth design. She comes with the Lasso of Truth, actually technically 2 of them, and she comes with, you know, you can use these power blast effects on her. On one of the promotional images showed her using it as like a gauntlet deflect thing. The only problem I have with this is that they come with these new little pieces down here to like have a minifigure hold a stud, but as you can see, it just kind of looks like it's firing out of her hand. Not only does she not come with the gauntlets printed on her arms, but there's no way for this piece to like slide to the side so it kind of looks like it's coming from the side of the figure hand. I mean, I get it that it would look kind of weird like that, but I mean, it would make a lot more sense than it looking like it's firing from her hand. But getting this piece out of the way and removing the Lasso of Truth, Wonder Woman comes with pretty much what we got in like the Wonder Woman movie set, which I do think is a better minifigure than this one. But this one is still a really top-notch Wonder Woman figure. In fact, this is definitely, out of the many Wonder Womans that we've got, this one's probably one of my favorites. As you can see, her skirt is just printed on, no dual molding anywhere. The skirt is actually, like, the skirt and the boots are exactly like they are in the Wonder Woman movie set, only there's less gold printing. And the gold printing stands out a little bit more on, or at least the details in there, because you can see that she's got, like, some gold lines on top of a different shade of gold. And that is different from the Wonder Woman movie set. I like how it came out better on the Wonder Woman movie set. But anyway, here's the back of the torso here with the other side of the face. And this face is all right. I don't know. I just like the Gal Gadot head better because, I mean, she's just got a smirk and then she's got a fighting face, which is pretty much what we got with the original Wonder Woman. However, this one has a tooth grin, like a smile grin, like that kind of grin. And then she's got like the frown, not so much as like a growl face, but like a, you know, just a straight like frown, which it's nice to have a variation, but it's just kind of, it's just okay in my opinion. None of these figures really in this wave, especially not in that Superman set, except for maybe Lobo, but I haven't got him yet. None of these figures, to me personally, are really like extremely sought after. Like when the first Justice League wave came out, I was super hyped for like Green Arrow as a good example of one of the figures that I was like, super excited for. But none of these figures I saw and just had to have, even like the new ones like the Cheetah or the Firestorm or the Reverse Flash, characters that I've been wanting for a while, were just kind of like meh to me. But anyways, that's Wonder Woman. Moving on to the next figure. So here we have Firestorm. I totally forget his name. I know it's not the Ronnie Raymond Firestorm because that Firestorm is white and this one is black. So we get the guy who is just recently on Legends of Tomorrow. That's the only real source I have for Firestorm, to be completely honest. I'm not a huge like Firestorm fan or anything, but it's a really awesome addition to the Justice League. I really like this figure. Again, nothing too insanely awesome here. I know that pretty much all these figures, aside from like Wonder Woman, don't come with like leg printing. I mean, none of the figures in this set, aside from Wonder Woman, come with it. But anyways, he also has some more of these blast effect things for his hands, but he also comes with this thing which you can clip onto his feet so that he's flying, and it has the flames, and I can stick that right there, and woo, he can fly now. Awesome. And I just broke my minifigure stand. There we go. Nothing too crazy going on here, though, with this figure. I do believe this is a regular yellow used for his hands. Oh, wow, that is really blurry. Sorry about that. This is a regular yellow used for the figure, not the bright light orange used for Reverse Flash or Cheetah. He does use the Ghost Rider headpiece, which is not removable to my surprise. I'm kind of confused as to why LEGO wouldn't make that removable, but I'm guessing there's some sort of reasoning behind it. I don't really know. I'm actually like, you know, it's a good figure. I'm just not like blown away by it. It's awesome to have. And I'm really glad that there's a new Justice League member available from the LEGO group. But that is pretty much all I have to say about Firestorm. I mean, again, you can use these power effect pieces if you want to make it look like he is doing something with fire. If I can even get that in his hand. There we go. So now I can, you know, have him doing some sort of fire thing. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's Firestorm. There's not much to say about him. And here we have Alexander Luthor himself, Lex. You know, when that first polybag came out with the armored Lex Luthor, I wanted it so bad. And I ended up ordering the torso off of Bricklink, but I never got around to getting the full figure, and I just used a custom third-party armor on mine. And then they came out with one for the junior set like last year or the year before, or something like that. I think it was last year actually that it came out. I could be totally wrong, but they came out with another one, and then this is the third power armor, or like, you know, green armor Lex Luthor that we've got from LEGO. And it's a little underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. It's great that we have another one so that there's a variation, but none of them have ever had leg printing, I don't think, so it's not like there's anything special about this one that makes this one different. Also, it has been really obnoxious to me because they've been using the Bruce Wayne head for Lex Luthor, and I know they haven't technically released like a regular Bruce Wayne in a long time. I think since 2012 actually. They have done the Adam West Bruce Wayne, and they have done the Lego Batman movie Bruce Wayne. And unless they're gonna totally make another set with Bruce Wayne that has like a new Bruce Wayne face that's probably closer to the Lego Batman movie version, I don't see why they ditched the original Lex Luthor head and have just changed it to Bruce Wayne. I kind of want like... Because, I mean, if they release Bruce Wayne again, they use this head, it's going to bug me. So that just kind of seems lazy. And not only that, but they throw this head around, like, on, like, all these generic figures. So that's kind of another reason why I'm just kind of bummed that this is here. We didn't get some sort of new face or something. But this Lex Luthor is kind of disappointing. Not much else to say, but, yeah, it's just okay, I guess. And here is Cheetah, a figure that I've been wanting basically since Lego Batman 3 came out. She is a member of the Legion of Doom, and I think that's what the idea behind these figures are in this new wave. That and the previous Justice League wave, aside from like the Darkseid set. I think the villains like Black Manta, I think I said this in my last review too, that like the figures like Black Manta and Gorilla Grodd and Sinestro. And there was one more set, wasn't there? Because there's the Darkseid invasion. Yeah, then Brainiac. All those guys, aside from Darkseid from that previous Justice League wave, were all members of the Legion of Doom. Now, Cheetah and Lex Luthor are obviously members of the Legion of Doom, and that's one of the reasons I've wanted her so bad. So finally having a Cheetah is pretty great. She does come with two accessories in this set, this spear thing, which doesn't really make sense, but okay. And then we get this little canister. This one is green, as opposed to the blue one we got in the Speed Force Freeze Pursuit set. And I'll show you something cool about that in a minute. But this figure, again, she's bright light orange with black pants and black printing on her torso. She's got one of these tail pieces. She's got this, like, I forget, I think it's called medium orange or something like that, hair. She's got spots all over her. She's got a very big grin on this face, which kind of looks a little cartoony to me, but okay, it's totally fine, I guess. And then I really like this face so much more. We don't get any kind of claws or anything, just, there's the back of the torso again, in case you missed it. We don't get any kind of claws or anything, it's just kind of her being Cheetah. Again, nothing overwhelming here. And nothing, I mean, these figures, I mean, having Cheetah isn't underwhelming, and going with the Young Justice tradition, it's just kind of a whelming figure. Like, it's cool to have her. Like, I'm glad we finally have a Cheetah, and I can stop using my crappy Purist one. But, again, nothing too crazy special here with her. Okay, here we have the little Batman jetpack thing here. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit more. It's pretty neat. Not gonna lie, we get these two stud shooters on the top. We get a Batman logo sticker on the back, which looks cool. We get these like R2-D2 bodies as like jet propeller things, and it does suggest that in the like box art, in the instructions or whatever, that you can use the power blast effects here, and you can put them in there like Batman is blasting off. Now these little R2-D2 body jet things are on ball joints and can rotate all over the place, so you can maneuver it well. And then of course you get the articulated wings, which do go back that much, and they come forward that much without the figure on there. And then we get Batman here with the cape on, because I wanted to, and I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Yeah. Alright, there we go. And yeah, so we can totally like, it actually can go in that much, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of like bat wings, but motorized because it's on a jetpack. And then we get these, and these are all over the place. And then of course we get the stud shooters once again, which can come back up onto here. And then we can put in another one there and fire at the LexCorp thing off screen. And those are never going to be found again except for that one. So 50% for me. Batman's mask is all messed up now. But it's pretty neat. I really like it. You know, the stickers came out well on it when I applied them. Not much to say other than that, though. I mean, it's cool. It's a neat little build. And I actually don't really mind it. It's not really gimmicky, I don't think. I don't think it's like gimmicky. I think it's kind of neat. Like, I'm not crazy about it, but you know, it's fun. It's a fun little thing. But that's it for the Batman jetpack. Okay, so here we have the Lex Luthor Mech suit, and this thing is pretty darn big. Now the first thing you build is the little Lex Luthor pod thing right here, and this thing is kind of neat. The sticker came out nice in there. All you really got to do is you got to take Lex Luthor, you got to sit him on his booty, and you're gonna put him in there like so, lean him back, get his hands on the switches there, and these can move, and again the cockpit can move as well. So that's kind of neat. He also has two of these guns on the bottom here. That's the little Lex Luthor pod. It's kind of neat. It's like a little escape pod. I don't know how he flies it because there's no like jet things on it anywhere, but it probably just like launches up and then falls somewhere and is stable enough to not hurt him. Now the sticker right here on the crotch, it is completely off to the side. I really goofed when I did that one. The rest of them came out okay. This one down here is a little crooked, but it's fine. It's barely noticeable, and these came out really nice. I like these down here on his little kryptonite axe thing that he's got. He's got some mean toys on this bad boy. As you can see, he's got like the legs, which I really like these feet a lot. I like how they're built. This was a really fun build. One of the most fun I've had building a Lego set in a long time. He's also got stickers up here that say LexCorp, so that when you know, the government and all them confiscate this and whatnot after the Justice League battle, they know who to arrest, because you know Lex Luthor's a criminal genius. And we got some little jets on the back here that can be posed around. They're on ball joints. And then on the top we get this stud shooter minigun thing, which is cool. Hopefully I can catch these, but probably not. Oh, studs everywhere. Awesome. So that's kind of neat. One of them I think went down my shirt, but that's okay. They're all over the place. And that can actually be removed, the axe. So yeah, you can have him just with his hands. It doesn't have a whole lot of room like the original one to hold any figures really. I mean, they kind of just fall out. But yeah, it's kind of neat. He's got little lights here, which kind of move a little too easily, so it's kind of annoying. Also one of the features is for the Lex Luthor canister thing here. On different parts of the figure, here, there are these little clips, and on the instructions they tell you to clip them in there. So when you get the blue one, which I don't think I brought with me, I did not. I did not get the blue one with me, and once you get the red one, you can clip them on either of the arms, or you can clip them on the back of this axe, which I don't know if that's supposed to mean that these are like the power sources that like make this thing operational or more deadly, or what that's supposed to mean. But yeah, that's kind of like, I guess, the idea, which, if you think about it, doesn't really make any sense, because Lex Luthor made this thing. Why would he have it so that he needs the Legion of Doom to collect them from like different places and sources and stuff and then bring them to him? I don't know. There's probably some cheesy plot behind it. But yeah, that's kind of the idea with what I guess the power sources are supposed to be. And this is a huge design flaw if that is what is seriously supposed to be going on here, because anybody could literally just like knock it off like that, and then, you know, you're done. I mean, your axe wouldn't work anymore, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it would work. Like a batarang could knock that off, if I've learned anything from the Arkham games. But that is the Lex Luthor Mech. This thing is insane. It is definitely the coolest build out of the sets. Again, I don't really know, like the Superman set I do want to get because I wanted to review it and I want to finish the wave, because I have every Justice League comic book set so far. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Lex Luthor Mech. Not much else to say about it. And let me just get down to the set as a whole.